Hi guys.
Manu, you could talk about the scoring in the second half. You did 51 second half points. Tony Parker didn't score one. What does that say about the versatility of your offense to be able to be that efficient on offense with Tony Parker not doing anything as far as putting the ball in the basket?
Well, he didn't score, but he got 11 assists. And that's who we are. Sometimes it's not going to be him, sometimes it's not going to be Tim. But if we move the ball well, we find the open teammates, we're going to make shots. And today we shot 52% from the three. So we really don't care if he's the one scoring 25. The important thing is to move the ball, attack and kick, and find the open teammate. I think we did that very well.
Manu, after 8 days, feeling a rust or?
It was hard to start. We were a little sluggish at the beginning, especially on the defensive end. Then we picked up, and from the second quarter on, we improved. So, you know, the rust, you never know if it's rust or just a slow start or a bad game, it just happens. So hopefully we got rid of it and we play even a better second game.
The flip side of that question, do you think the 8 days helped you guys come in and be rested compared to the Clippers who came in off that series and were pretty banged up?
The same answer. It's hard to tell if they were tired or not, if we were rusty or not. The game developed the way it did. Chris didn't have a good game. Tony wasn't great either. But it was a tough game. Both teams played hard. We kind of matched their aggressiveness. That's what we wanted to do. And we kind of forced them into playing four smalls. And you know, they usually play with a great size and they're tough at the defensive rebound and stuff. And we did that very well.
You talked about the ball movement, Manu. You had 29 assists on 39 made field goals, but also rebounding. How big was that tonight? 47 to 34 edge for you.
Yeah, that's something it was kind of unexpected. They are a great rebounding team, and they have great size. They start with Griffin and Jordan, then they bring Evans and Kenyon. So they have size, and they are usually tough at the boards, and Boris and Tim were fantastic today. They played great defense, and we were all in good positions to get those boards, and that's always a big thing, because after a tough defensive possession, we make them miss a shot, and then if they grab it again and have another one, it makes everything harder. So with us grabbing those boards, allow us to push a little bit on the transition and make a couple easy buckets.
Manu, Chris Paul was 3 of 13 tonight. Did you guys do anything in particular, or did you see a bad shooting night?
It just happens. I mean, both Tim and Chris are great players. One, a couple of the best pointers in the league, but they can have a bad game too. So always the opponent prepares to try to make them take tough shots, but that actually doesn't even depend on you. So it happened. Danny Green did a very good job on him with his size, but the whole team was there. Tony did a good job too, and we tried to stay in front of him most of the times. But bottom line is that Memphis did a great job on him too, and he just scored. So it is what happens with great offensive players.
Tim's been consistent all year long, but once he got it rolling tonight, did that look like the old Tim?
Today he did. Of course, he scored 26. I think 26 and 10. But it's not something surprising that it just happened today. As you said, he's been rolling in the last couple of months. He's feeling good. He's running in transition. He's playing good defense, making big shots. So him and Tony is the secret why we finished the regular season at the first spot, and we are playing that well in the playoffs.
18 turnovers for the Spurs today, kind of uncharacteristic, especially during this winning streak. Is that a product of the long layoff?
It can be, but also that they are pesky. They are tough. They pressure you, and it makes you turn it all over. They do that very well, and I think Memphis lost probably 23 3 in game 7 or in game 6. I don't remember exactly. They are that kind of team that they pressure the ball a lot and force you into making bad decisions. So it's something that we're going to have to improve. We already know them now, and we're going to have to do it better and keep it under 10 or around 10.
Manu, 15 wins in a row, keeping this going in the playoffs. Can you compare this to any other streak like this that you've been here?
I didn't even know, to tell you the truth, and I don't care. Nobody remembers about the past and how many wins you got. They want to come here and get a win and go back to LA. So we just want to think about the next game. We know we can do better, have a better start, be sharper with the passes and not turn the ball over 18 times. And that's it. I don't even, and I didn't want to know about those 15 wins in a row. It's just not important at this point.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, guys.